Hey guys, it's Jen. I don't think I have a ton for you today, but I am trying to post videos on a regular basis, so I gotta come up with something. So the tomato trellis you guys watched me put up, I planted some tomatoes, posted that in a video. Oh, it must have rained again last night. And the bunnies. I am gonna wage war on bunnies of all kinds. Just completely chopped off half of my tomatoes. And then not only did the bunnies completely chop off my tomatoes, both in the ground and in some flats I had out here, my tomatoes look terrible, absolutely terrible. I think it's from overwatering because we had some torrential rain, so they were sitting in water and I didn't realize it. And I'm hoping they'll bounce back, but I think I'm gonna have to go to a greenhouse anyway to pick up some peppers. So this is what the bunnies did. They just chopped it off. And I would think that there would be a sprout, but these pretty much look like they're gonna die. So I just pulled them. I had 2 black Prince tomatoes left. And these are the sad little black Prince tomato plants. I don't know if you can see the color. They're just terrible. They're like a purpley, nasty color from, I assume, all the water. Even my in-ground ones don't look great. I'm gonna try to find some fertilizer I think I have and see if that'll help them a little too, if the bunny stays away from them. Okay, we are doing a change of plan. Hopefully you can hear me over the air conditioner because it's still pumping out. I knew I was gonna have to go to one of the best places ever, which is a local greenhouse, for some hot peppers. Mine didn't germinate. And so we're gonna go there. I'm gonna grab maybe a couple tomatoes while I'm there, just because it'll make me feel better about the fact that mine look terrible. Even Colton said it's probably just from the moisture. There's 100 different things that it could be. That's the funny thing. If you Google it, you're gonna find too much water, too little water, not enough phosphorus, not enough nitrogen or calcium or whatever. And I'm just saying too much water at this point because I know they've been sitting in some water. But even the ones in the ground really haven't come out of it. So we'll see if they do, or if I can find my, it's just a 10-10-10 fertilizer, which means it's a balanced phosphorus, nitrogen, calcium, I think it is. I could be wrong. It's just a random one I found for the potatoes. But this place is just like 10 minutes down the road and it's amazing, and they have great pricing. They're local, they're local farmers and everything, so I really enjoy going there anyway. And somebody might get a nap out of the deal, hopefully. And just always excited to go to the greenhouse. And here we are. It's only about 10 minutes away from our house, if that really. Backcountry roads kind of make it a little farther, and they do sell like chicken and I believe lamb and goat maybe, and maybe some beef. So there's that meat barn there, and probably eggs. I've never actually been in the meat and egg section, but they have stuff in the greenhouses, outside of the greenhouses. This one had several different kinds of squash and I think some ornamental stuff. There's the squashes and cucumbers, I think it was. They had several different kinds, like patty pans and some cantaloupes as well. I tried to refrain from buying one of everything. This is pretty much a petunia greenhouse, all different kinds of petunias. There are geraniums in hanging baskets, and I'm sure some other things that I just don't know what they are. But it is so fun to go in there and see the different colors. Petunias really aren't one of my favorite flowers, but I've come to appreciate them because they are a flower that comes in so many different colors. Like, if you've noticed, daylilies, they come in shades of like yellow and orange and reds, but no blues and purples. Petunias come in every color of the rainbow and then some. And then this is one of the geraniums I just thought was really pretty. I'm not a geranium person either, but my mom likes red geraniums in the summer, and it was a really
cool bicolor. And then this is the tomato and pepper greenhouse with the hanging baskets above. But one side is tomatoes, the other side is peppers. It starts out in the front here with cherry tomatoes on the left and, sweet peppers or lunchbox peppers on the right. That's another, probably geranium based on the leaves. And then they gradually move back to different, of course, beefsteaks and paste tomatoes. And then this was such an unusual plant. I just had to look. And then this one right here reminds me of my grandma on my mom's side, because I think she used to have flowers like that, and I used to love to play with them. And then towards the very back, there's the hot peppers, and there's even a sign that says on the back side of this table are the very hot peppers, like the ghost peppers and stuff like that, which I do not have the taste buds to try, like, ever. I'm doing good to attempt a jalapeno in anything, but I wanted my Santa Fe Grandes, which I found. And then these are right outside where you pay in their little barn shop thing. There's annual and perennial herbs and some vegetables. There was Canada red rhubarb and some raspberry bushes. I can't think of what that plant is in the back with the flowers right now, but it's pretty popular among homesteaders. The dill was outstanding. I almost got some, but I have some planted. I'll keep that one in mind if mine doesn't come up. Brassicas, kale. Inside they had sweet potato slips and onion starts, as well as onion sets. Leek sets were there. They had starter potatoes and garlic, and I did ask her about the garlic. She said you usually do plant it in the fall, but there were lots of people that wanted it in the spring for some reason, so they order it in. And then there's the onion sets.
This is what I picked up at the greenhouse. I got 4 more Amish paste tomatoes. They're smaller, but that's totally fine. There's less chance of transplant shock, and I'm just gonna put these in the ground right now. I don't have the time and energy to do it, so we're just gonna do it. I didn't need 4 Santa Fe Grandes. My hot peppers didn't germinate, and I've had the Santa Fe Grandes in the past and I like them. I didn't need 4, but they came in a 4-pack, so that's what we got. I need more sage in my pantry, and the fresh sage just tastes so much different. Well, not fresh, but like fresh grown and dried. Tastes so different than the store. And then I got those beans because my green beans didn't come up. And then these are the peppers that we grew. Some of them look really good, like these. Those look pretty good. And then some of them look terrible. Like, that's yellowing. That's yellowing. There's something that looked... where'd it go? Maybe it was that one. One of those, the leaves started looking strange. But anyway, we're gonna get some of these in the ground. Okay, so it's several hours later, but we have our Isis candy. That was a cherry. On this side of the fence, we have the Sheboygan, and I think 2 Jersey Devils that made it through. On the other side, I think those 3 are Black Prince, maybe. And I replanted 2 Gold Medal. I didn't have any more Black Prince. That one might be an Amish paste. And they all look terrible. The more I look at them, the more terrible they look. I mean, they just look absolutely terrible. So I might be running back to the greenhouse. This is this one. If they don't turn around in the next few days. And then this row that I just put up is all Amish paste. There's 4 of my Amish paste, and then there's 4 from the greenhouse. And I did put 2 Amish paste down here as replacement for Jersey Devil because I didn't have any more of those. So total, I think I have 10 Amish paste, 2 Jersey Devils, 1 Sheboygan, 2 or 3 Black Prince, and the 2 Gold Medal. This day really has not gone great. After we got back from the greenhouse, it just, Ellie's been running fevers for several days. I think we're on day 5 now. I know I thought we were getting over them, but they're still running. So she's been extra cuddly and not really happy with me ever leaving her. So that's all we're gonna get done tonight, I think. I'm sorry that I got a little bit lackluster towards the end. I hope you stick with me. Tomatoes, I haven't quite decided where peppers, I'm not sure where I'm gonna put them for sure. I ran out of straw and cardboard, so the weeds are creeping in some of the last places. I need to plant the beans I got from the greenhouse because my green beans don't look like they're coming up, and I need to figure out the section that they were in if I'm gonna fix it or move where I put them. I'm not sure yet. Our garden really doesn't get a ton of sun, so I have to be strategic in where I put the tomatoes and peppers so they get enough sun, and that limits me where I'm putting them, and I know I can risk disease. And some of you may be saying, well, that's what's wrong with your tomatoes. I don't think so. They looked great before we had a ton of rain and they sat in the water, and it's not just the ones in the ground. The ones in my flat 10-20 feet away still didn't look good. So we'll see what happens. I might just have to go back and get more tomatoes from the greenhouse, and that's fine. I was hoping to avoid the expense, but at least I'm supporting some people that I really like. So that's it for now. I appreciate you guys coming with me tonight. This video might be out late because I have to do some voiceover back at the greenhouse. Just kind of depends on how clingy of a kid I have. Anyway, thanks a lot for coming, guys. I really appreciate your time coming out to the farm, checking us out, and we'll see you later. Bye.